didn't see it in this particular
Nowhere.
but we do see it. We do see it in Psalm 51.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When he says, "Restore unto me the joy of my salvation," he's hurt now.
Right.
Virtually with his cleansing, he is in his depths.
But see, and that brings up something interesting, Brother AJ.
But when that alcohol is took
I was
place.
just going to say, because we talk about Psalm 51, but right here we're talking about Samuel. And what I'm dealing with my point of what I was saying is that he wasn't repenting right here. It took him to go through all of that. And just like some of us have to go through a whole lot of stuff before we finally come to the realization, Lord, you know what? I surrender. I give up. But why does it seem to take all of this to get us to a point of repentance? I understand Psalm 51, but there's a lot of hell going on right now.
Yeah.
I think he came to a point of repentance. That just was the result of his repentance.
Mm-hmm.
When he put it to paper.
Yeah.
How dark that time was for him. But I think when Nathan told him the story of the lambs and God enlightened him and all that veil was lifted, I think his heart fell into repentance mode then. Because he repented. But one thing David did, when he repented, he never committed the same sin twice.
Right.
Never committed the same sin twice.
That's true.
So it's interesting because we know the story. We say Amnon goes through with it and he rapes his sister, which is horrendous enough. But when David finds out about it, he doesn't do anything.
Not a thing.
So what does that say to what's going on today? I mean, how do we make it relevant for our listeners on Facebook and those who may be listening or watching? How do we make it relevant to those people who have gone through something and have told their parents, have went to their parents, and don't see the reaction or the response that they think they should get from their parents?
Because they're avoiding the shame that follows the confession. You see what I'm saying? Tamar told him, all you have to do is ask Daddy, and if you ask Daddy, he'll give you to me. But Amnon didn't do that. And so now what happened is after he rapes her, it went from lust and love to from lust to hate. And that's like more men. It is so sad. And I'm just going to say this because I want to bring this into today's time. It is so sad how these young girls are being raped and they not telling nobody. Simply to avoid the shame that will be followed. So now, these young men in today's time, they're getting away with rape. They're getting away with so many things because of that one word. They don't want shame. And then when the young girls go to tell their parents and they do nothing, then you get the rebellion. Then you get the acting out because they're hurting on the inside. The one that was supposed to have protected me, which should have been Amnon from somebody else trying to get her, he's the one who committed the crime.
I think, Brother Pastor, I think some of this still stems from a snowball effect of people not doing anything. And it goes down. I remember a time, and most of us here are old enough to have been through at least a part of this, where you could get in trouble down the road, and somebody would whoop you and then bring you home, and you'd be expected to get a whooping there. But in the generation that we live in now, it's don't touch my kid. But yet, it's the same kid that you find doing certain things. And I'm not blaming kids for, I'm not blaming Tamar for this, but what I'm saying is, sin can't go unaddressed. And oftentimes, we turn a blind eye to things right in the church. We see things going on instead of addressing it. Like the church of old, if they seen something going on, they would address it. The young lady come in with a skirt too short, you would see somebody come in with a covering and cover up. Nowadays, we don't do that. We're too afraid of what somebody's going to say. And as long as we continue to keep turning a blind eye to sin, it's going to grow. Anything you feed, going to get bigger.
Yeah.
And that's what we have in a lot of places. That's what we have here in the text.
You keep feeding sin gonna get bigger. You keep feeding your faith is gonna get stronger.
Amen.
It depends on what you feed will determine your outcome.
Amen. I would just like to point out that the reason why David, I believe, his hand was tied because he's guilty.
Yeah.
You know, who are you to tell me what to do? How can you talk on what I did? We all know what you have done.
Yeah.
And so I liken that till today too, like especially when sin falls in the life of a believer, failure does not excuse us from service.
Exactly.
Failure does not excuse us from service. He still had a duty, even though he failed. He repented, he gave it to God, and he suffered the consequences.
Yeah.
But his own doubt, his own weakness of the flesh, his own love stopped him. He just didn't want any. He felt he had devastated his household. What can he say?
And Amnon was the heir. He was the heir to the throne.
Amen.
And so, if you think about it, he was the second man in charge.
Amen.
Of the kingdom. He was the heir. He didn't go to war. He stood on the hill and watched the war, but he didn't go to war. You see what I'm saying? He could have had his pick of any woman there, but he chose his half sister. And that's sad. Now check this out. She said, you all you gotta do is ask Daddy, and I'm sure if you ask him today, he'll marry us tomorrow. Then you can have me free. So guess what that says right there? She was so desperate to keep trying to keep this thing from happening to her because of who she was. She was a virgin woman, and you know they wore certain colors that would determine who they were. That they were virgin, they were available. And once he did that, she rent her clothes because it changed her identity. She was no longer Tamar the virgin. Now she had to be put away. And so, and guess what? It's sad because Absalom, he already knew what happened because he already knew the fitting of his brother. Because when it happened, the first thing he asked her was, did Amnon do this to you?
You know, one of the things I find interesting, moving backwards to where we just came from, you were saying that, you know, she was asking her. I think that was a plea to really get out of that situation. I was looking at something in Leviticus, and it said that, I'll just read it here, Leviticus 17:6 says, none of you shall approach to any is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother thou shalt not uncover. Thou shalt not uncover thy nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife, thou shalt not uncover, or the nakedness of thy father. The nakedness of thy sister, thy daughter of thy father, or the daughter's mother, whether there should be born at home or born abroad. Even their nakedness shall not uncover. In other words, you shouldn't sleep with them. You should do it. So I don't believe that she really, but I believe that was a plea for him to just let her go. Because you could see Amnon's intentions, and you see it in the text, because they were in a particular room. He excused all of his men out of the room, and then the Bible records that he said, let us go into the inner chambers. That would have been his bedroom quarter. And so it ain't even about food no more. His plot is it's pretty much revealed, because he went from the living area to the inner chambers. He was making kind of known what he really wanted, you know?
Yeah. And so what now when we get to this part that he's got her into the inner chamber. Now she's under the impression that she's coming in here to feed him some soup. Yeah, now that's that thing. So like for a bowl of soup, but that's a whole nother text in itself. But soup is dangerous, and I guess soup is dangerous because when soup is recognized, trouble followed it. And so she tells him this, like you said, I believe. To get out of the situation. And I don't really think David would have gave her to him no way. I don't believe it, but he may have. We don't know. Because he took it without asking. You see what I'm saying? And when he took it without asking, so now we find that after she did that, her other brother comes along and says, did Amnon do this to you? So now it sets in motion another sin. Just as Amnon, like you said, his mindset was unlocked to get her, now the mindset of Absalom has been unlocked to get him. You see what I'm saying? So now we got mental issues going on because he was so mad that it took him 2 years to do it, to kill his brother. It took him 2 years to do it. but his mind had been locked because, it's a bad thing when anger sets in. And we got to be careful because we don't know what goes on in people's lives. We don't see the hell that when people come to church. We don't see the hell that's going on in their house. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to tell it. You see what I'm saying? So how is it that we can reach those that have hell in their heart, in their homes, that will cause them what we say to them to be a benefit and not a hindrance or bring shame to them? And that's the difficult situation we face today is so much hell in people's homes, and they come to church as if there is none. But I can tell you there's hell in my home. They're everywhere. Every now and again. Now, I'm not saying there's hell in my house 24/7, but every now and again, hell raises his head up. You see what I'm saying? So just like you said, it doesn't matter where you sit on the throne. You are not exempt from hell in your home. You're just not. And so what happens is now Absalom is mad. David then set some stuff up because of what he did, and the sword has been showed up in the house, and it's wrecking shot. The sword wrecking shot.
But what I also find interesting about this is that he had have been anyone else, Absalom would have killed him on the spot. He wouldn't have waited 2 years because Absalom is facing righteous indignation now. Because in his day, it was an eye for an eye. Yeah. It was a tooth for a tooth. They were under the law.
Yeah.
And so when something like that happened, he had a right to avenge his sister.
Yeah.
He had a right, in his mind. Hey, this is, it's really, we've been trained, just like Solomon was, from the time I was tending the side of my mother and young, my father taught me. Yeah. He taught them all. He just didn't teach him.
Yeah.
So they all knew the word.
Yeah.
That's why she pleaded. She wasn't trying to, I know, hey, look, I'm buying for time. Come to yourself.
Right.
Let me reason with you. Mm-hmm. This should not be named in Israel. Why? Because the word of God does what? Strictly forbids.
Yeah.
They knew that.
Yeah.
They knew that.
Just read it.
So what if you get caught in a situation where you know something is wrong, but this person has power over you? Because usually the molester has ultimate power over the molested.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you go to? Who do you run to? What do you do? Especially if it's a family member that you trust. You trust them enough to go make this cake. You trust them enough to go in the inner chamber. You trust, really, you trust, you see what I'm saying? And something like that goes on. What devastation. What horror.
Yeah.
And then she faces multitude of shame. Not only that, she gets put away like she did something wrong. Like she did something wrong.
Yeah.
And sometimes a lot of victims feel as if they did something wrong, especially if they tear the family.
And even police officers interrogate them to make them feel like that. What did you do to that person to make him do that to you? Mm-hmm. And like you said, she didn't do nothing wrong. She was following the orders of her father, and when she went there, tragedy struck. It struck in her life. She's no longer a virgin, and she has to take off those colors. Her brother has to now put her away, and now her livelihood has been taken from her. The freeness of being a wife, the freeness of being a mother. These types of things have now been taken. We was talking about it the other night in class, and Dr. Odom was saying that the only way she could come out of it is if there was another man who loved her so that would bear her shame.
Let me jump on there right there, because I want to point out something interesting to what you just said for me. Another man that would love her so. Isn't that what sin has done to us?
Yeah.
Us to the point to where nobody else can use us, and it takes a savior to come and bring us and restore us to our rightful place.
Yes,
that's amazing, because what she's symbolic of is right where the church is at. To have been tainted, been messed up, and look at what the sin had done to her. She was no longer a virgin. She was no longer seen for her purity. She ripped off her thing. She put ashes on her head, and like you said, only way that could have changed is if another man was able to love her. That man for us is Jesus.
It's Jesus. It's Jesus. So plain and simple. So now we move from And Amnon, now he bails.
Mhm.
He bails because of what he has done. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Because of what he has done, did he leave because of shame? Or did he leave because he didn't know what his daddy was going to do to him? You see what I'm saying? I wonder what was his purpose for bailing. He's a rapist.
But he knows also that he has killed the heir to the throne. And so I think he left out of it because he went to his mother.
No, I'm talking about Amnon.
When Amnon left?
Now, Absalom is the one who killed Amnon.
That's right. You
So-
said, what did he leave for after he killed Amnon?
No. I'm talking about Amnon. What's the deal with Amnon now? You know, after he rapes her, what's the deal with him now? Because he's a marked man now.
Well,
He's a marked man.
I know he told her to leave,
Right.
but I just,
Did he go back to life as usual?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
David didn't
How is
address.
it that a rapist can just do this and then live like ain't nothing happened?
Because he wasn't just any rapist.
Yeah, he was the heir. He was the heir to the throne. That's what I was trying to pull out. He was the heir.
He's heir to the throne, and his father is still covering his mess.
Yeah, because what happens is
Still covering.
he says, I'm the heir to the throne, and if did nothing happen to my daddy, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. My daddy did it. Why can I do it? If David would have addressed him, then what could he really say to him? Because David was a rapist. So you can say, well, son, I'm gonna kill you for raping your sister.
I never have read where David had raped anyone, but I will say this.
Well, I excuse me for using that word rape, but he was an adulterer. So the sin, the sin that was committed, a man on a woman. You see what I'm saying? The sins that were committed. David was a murderer when he had Uriah sent to the front line. So here we go. So when we move from Amnon to Absalom is an angry man. The sword is still cut.
But what I find interesting also is that which father does not know his child, especially one that he has been around all his life. And he knew what Absalom's reaction was capable of being. That's why even 2 years later, Absalom throws his party.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, bring Amnon. What you need Amnon to come from?
Right.
Yeah, look, but see, David, look, what do you need Amnon to come from?
Yeah.
It's funny that David has heights and lows in his intellect at this point, because like you said, he had an awareness of it, but still ain't doing nothing. Now, I would have been like, we need to leave Amnon where he is, because it seemed that he had some knowledge, foreknowledge about what the son wanted to do to him, but he still allowed him to come. And matter of fact,
sent him.
He sent him and decided he wasn't going to go himself, because he was also invited as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, David really dropped the ball there. But when you bring it back to, like y'all said, to today, how as a parent, what do you think you could tell our viewers as far as things to look for? Like David here is dropping the ball a lot. Like, you kind of aware that your son want to do something to the other son, but yet you let him go anyway. You decide you ain't gonna go. You ain't did nothing about it. I mean, it's just a bunch of things. So what would we say to our viewers in regard to when things are spiraling out of control? What would be some ideas to give the viewers to be able to address the things that are just going awry in your home?
The first thing, Pastor, I would say is consult God. Talk to God about it, but also, especially if you're a victim, tell someone, an adult that you trust, even if it's not in your immediate household.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared of any consequences or any threats. Tell someone, get someone safe, and just tell the truth. Be wary. Children, be wary. Parents, be wary. Ask your children questions. Don't just assume just because they're around someone you trust. I always just, hey, everything good, check. Let them know they can come to you about anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Man, I think as parents, we have to most definitely be aware of our children and their actions. You know, so many times, you know, there was a time in my life where I couldn't close the door in my mama's house.
Yeah.
Mama always knew what was going on in the house. So how is it you have children and not know what's going on in their lives, not know what they're going through, not understanding how they're feeling. And I will say this, as parents, we know our children, but I think we have to get back to listening to our children as well.
Yeah.
Because so many times we get caught up and trying to be their friend. We miss out on being their parent. Because at the end of the day, we can be cool, we can kick it, I love you, but at the end of the day, I'm your parent. And you should be able to come to me and talk to me about any situation. There's no situation too big, too small, that you should not be able to talk to your parents about. And so for Tamar to have this relationship with her father and her father not do anything about it, it just kind of speaks to some of the parents today. There are children crying out to their parents, and their parents aren't doing anything. The parents aren't believing them. Parents aren't listening to them or doubting what they say. But as a parent, I think it's so important that we listen to our children. But also, getting back to Absalom, he was angry for 2 years.
2 years.
You mean to tell me you've been hiding this in your heart for 2 years? 2 years he had an opportunity to get right with God. 2 years he had an opportunity to repent. 2 years he had an opportunity to go to God and say, Lord, take this anger from me. Release me from this bondage. And for 2 years, he said, the Bible doesn't suggest that he even talks to God.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible doesn't suggest that any of them consulted God. So for 2 years, she held on to this. And I think it speaks to us today that there are some things we'll hold on to forever. We'll take to our graves rather than releasing it or asking God to free us from it. One thing I found out about bondage is that if you're going to hold somebody down, you got to stay down there with them. And so you're not able to get along. You're not able to go about your life. You're not able to live your life or grow and prosper because you're too busy holding on to something that happened yesteryear. And so a lot of times you don't find out that how folks are really feeling until the funeral.
Yeah.
So I think it's crucial that we allow ourselves, first of all, to be forgiven, and then take the proper steps to ask God to remove that hatred in our hearts, to remove the feelings and the things that we've been holding on to in our hearts. Not saying it's excusable by any means of what Amnon had done, but Absalom to be angry for 2 years and to hold this rage for 2 years, man, it's got to be something to be said about it, because it says that once he threw the party, the other brothers were so scared that they ran.
Yeah.
Because they saw something in their brother that would make me wonder, if I saw that kind of rage, make me wonder, am I next? Is he after me as well?
Yeah.
And so it says they flee. So
yeah.
Well, one thing about it, he gives specific instructions to his servants.
Right.
And they did not concern anyone but Amnon. So we know for a fact he never intended to harm him. But they did not know that. Like even David, the servants had to say, don't worry, they're not all dead, but Amnon is gone. But you see David in the end, after even Absalom flees, after Absalom flees, David even, he said, well, what's done is done. I mean, I can't bring Amnon back. Tamar, she's been disgraced. I miss Absalom. It's no good of me keeping him there. He's my boy and I love him. I mean, just things that a parent's love will cover. That you can always, so that tells me no matter how, there is a lesson to be learned in this. No matter how things get hit or how bad you mess up, go to your parents.
And that's exactly right. I love that. Before we get ready to close, man, I was looking at something that I found so interesting. And you see this brother's name mentioned at the forefront of the text and in the 32nd verse. Look at the 32nd verse. It says, and Jonadab, the same one that set the plan in motion, is the same one that comes unto David and said, let not my Lord suppose that he have slain all the young men of the king's sons, for Amnon only is dead. For by the appointment of Absalom, this has been determined from the day that he forced his sister Tamar. So in other words, when he was telling them, he had set this plan in motion from the day that she got raped. But what really was intriguing to me is the same one that helped with engage the situation to go forward is the same one now trying to come and console David. Isn't that funny how, the devil could be the one to come in and guide you in a certain type of way, and then be the same one that want to come in and try to soothe you at the same time. It was interesting to me.
Well, that's just the hypocrisy and the two-facedness of Lucifer. We're not ignorant of his devices.
Amen.
I mean, hey, he comes as an angel of light.
Right. Right. That's so true.
So I think that speaks to, who you hold around, and who you hold dear to your heart, to your friends. One day your friends are smiling in your face,
right,
and the next day they're giving you bad advice. So it really speaks to the company we keep. And so to my viewers, what I would say is beware of the company you keep. Beware of the people you call friend. I think we use that word too loosely. Friend.
Yes.
We want to call everybody a friend. We call people on our jobs friends just because we share the same work schedule. But I guarantee you, if you get another job, how often would you still talk to them and hang out? So I think we use the word friend too loosely. And I think also we have to be mindful of the people who we listen to and adhere to, because everybody doesn't have our best interest at heart. So I think we have to be mindful of that as well.
I would also just like to add my closing statements that whoever has gone through anything like this, there is healing. I know how painful that can be, how devastating it can be, but trust God to bring you through.
Yes, sir.
Hold on to his unchanging hand. There is balm in Gilead, and his name is Jesus, and he can overcome any hurt, any pain, any tragedy. And he'll right every wrong. So just keep trusting. Keep trusting.
Amen. What a wonderful, first of all, excuse me, I had to step out, but what a wonderful, wonderful session this has been. My brothers, I think God is pleased with our efforts in expounding on his word tonight. So we're asking that if you can, if you will, 7 p.m. next Friday night, we will be back and we will be dealing with the fall of man. Amen. Study chapter 3, and we will deal with that particular text. My brothers and sisters, Pastor Green, Pastor McDonald, Pastor James, God bless you. Let's stay prayed up. Let's keep lifting God up, and he will do what we have set out to accomplish. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Let us close out with a word of prayer. Pastor Green, will you bless us on tonight?
Father God, we thank you now, oh God, for your word. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to come and fellowship one with another to expound on your word. Lord, we pray that the things that have been said, the comments that have been made, have been pleasing and acceptable in your sight. Lord, we pray, oh God, now that someone has been helped, that someone has been inspired, that someone will even have questions, oh God, to come and learn what thus said the Lord. Now, God, we pray, oh God, that you would bring us back on next Friday, oh God, so we can continue to study your word in spirit and in truth. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you all for tuning in to the Preacher's Forum. Tell your friends, tell your family, the Preacher's Forum is back. God bless you, my brothers and sisters.
God bless.
Good night.
Good night.